Hi everybody, 1SmolPot8o here with a special announcement before I kick off the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, feel free to check our Patreon if you haven't already down below in the description. For as little as $3 a month, you can help support our channel and be part of our awesome community. Also, make sure to stick to the end for any channel updates and special announcements. Anyway, that's all for the announcement. Let's get into the video. Hi everybody, 1SmolPot8o here with another episode of Minecraft. Hoping you guys are having an awesome day so far. If you've actually noticed, I'm feeling a little bit better. I was meant to record this the same day as Darkest Dungeon, but I decided to take a break because if you noticed during that recording, I started losing my voice. As promised, we're going to be actually working on the buildings. We're going to be getting a little bit farther and building them, so that way we won't have to go back and forth so much. I looked up what I have to do with mystical agriculture. We have to we need 8 infusion pedestals. Let's see, where are they? There they are. We need 8 infusion pedestals and 1 altar, which is a lot. We have a lot of gold. I'm concerned about the wool. Okay, so let's see. I know we can make dye, because I know we have the stuff to make dye. Watch. Give me... Oop, that was not what I was supposed to do. Not all of these. Okay. Let's at least leave 2. I'm not comfortable taking away that many, but that should be fine. Okay, let's do that. Let's make the dye, because you need pestle and mortar. And there we have our red dye, which I don't, that's probably not going to be nearly enough, but at the moment though, it's going to be what we can work with. As you notice, I went and gathered a lot of materials. Honestly, after we recorded the last episode, I realized that, like, I already knew going into this that Minecraft was not everybody's cup of tea. Because it changes the game a lot more than vanilla does. Ah, crap, that's not carpet, is it? That's a slab! What the fuck? How am I supposed to make carpet? Do I have to do it again? Is this just... No? Can I make... Okay. Oh, I wasted wool doing that. Why are slabs a thing? Why not carpet? What? What Satanry is this? Okay. Hate that. Don't like that that's a thing. Okay. I don't like that the game changed this on me. Okay, game. Not appreciative of that. I have to make more dye. And it's gonna cost me a lot more than it did before. Let's grab this. I'm trying not to lose my voice. Okay, there we go. Oh dear, I don't have any room for anything. Okay. Let's put the flowers back in the bag for the time being. So we can pick this up at least. Let's see, we need stone, which we don't... I could have sworn I had stone cooking somewhere. I guess I used it. Which would make sense, because yeah, I made the stone bricks, so I need more cobblestone. It was not... I thought we had plenty. Clearly I was mistaken. Clearly that was one thing I was mistaken on. I was so busy collecting wood, I didn't pay attention to my stone intake. Then again, I usually play with multiple people, and the problem is we usually have like we usually have 4 chests by now filled with cobblestone. And they're like, we have so much cobblestone but nothing to do with it. It's like, I'm on it. That's probably why I didn't think about it. There's a skeleton somewhere. It's not showing up on the map. I genuinely cannot tell. I hate that the passive mobs are like the same. They made the passive mobs with this map is the same as the... Here, let me move this down. Just a hair so you can see what I'm talking about. There you go. Boop. The passive mobs are the same as the regular mobs. So you can see here, the rats are yellow. And then the the aggressive the skeletons would be, the skeletons and zombies are the same color. And stuff you drop is red. This is what I was talking about before. So let's move this back up so that way I'm back to normal, considering you guys don't need to always see the map. We can see the map this way. Which I don't know why it's showing a bunch of red dots there. I didn't drop anything. Nothing's been dropped, which is weird. But oh well. Okay, so we need the infusion altar. So we have a bunch of carpets. We need, well, the stone's cooking. I'm going to work on Mason Jason's house some more. That's what I'm going to tackle first. So I'm going to tackle first while I'm at it. I think the hardest part about Mason Jason's house is going to be finding or figuring out a roof. Because usually the rule of thumb to make the building not seem super short is to have it the same, not the same color, but like have it a brighter color. See, so it looks taller. Versus where a friend told me that it's like if it's a darker color than the what you used to build, it's going to appear a lot shorter. Which is what we don't want. We want this building to be nice and tall. Oh. Well, that's where the extra ladder was going to. I couldn't remember. It slipped my mind. We'll take out some of this ladder here because we don't need it. I'll take out what I can anyway. I can't guarantee I won't break my ankles, because I have a habit of doing so. Please don't break my ankles. Okay, there's that. There's that. Oh lord. So let's... Taking this down one at a time. I'm concerned I'll bite off more than I can chew if I take it on a pickaxe. Pickaxe and axe right now. Okay. And ta-da! I actually thought I was gonna get left up there for a while. We don't need, well, we actually don't need the seeds, so let's just toss the seeds. Because as you've seen, we've got plenty of seeds. Okay. So now that we're working on Mason Jason's house while it's cooking, so you can make more stone, so you can make the infusion altars. Hope they're doing alright over there. I haven't checked on them in a minute, and every time I look over there, I get nervous. I know we've named them and such, but then it's like every time I look over there and I realize when was the last time I checked them, I get nervous. Okay, so they're cool. They're doing stuff I feel like I've intruded upon, and I'm just gonna look away. Pretend we didn't see that. Pretend we just saw nothing. We did not totally see them making out or something. They have their own room for the time being. They'll have multiple rooms later. I actually like the shape of this building from the height we're at. If you look on the map, Yeah, see? I actually like the shape of the building. It's an interesting shape. So let's do this. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. There's the spruce slabs. There we go. Not slabs. Planks. Those wool slabs trip me up. As I was saying, though, about collecting my thoughts, getting my thoughts together here as I'm trying to build and focus on what I want this to become. Going back and thinking about how modded Minecraft isn't everyone's cup of tea. It's like, I don't like it when it gets too out there. Like when it has spaceships or something like that. I like it when it's more naturally here. Like these flowers, like biomes of plenty. Like these flowers are cool. I like it when it has added stuff to the biomes, like these trees. They look like general Minecraft trees. Also like the wood, like the cherry wood we got. It's like it adds just that little bit of variety while still making it feel like kind of like vanilla. Until you get to Botania, and then mystical agriculture is kind of different. It kind of feels the same as long as you're doing plants until you branch out, and then it's like when you get into the more in-depth plants, like the mob plants, it starts to become, okay, this is a little much. Okay, so the roof... Okay, so that's one up, so the roof would be right here. I feel like I want to bring this up another... Because I feel like this is too short. Because I want this to be like a tall tower that looks a little bit separate from the house. Like, well, I broke my ankles already. Good thing this isn't 7 days to die. Oh. I see a spot where the log shows through on the house. Alright, I'll have to fix that later. Wait, I'll probably figure out where it is where it is relative to where I am inside the house. Ideally. Broke my ankle, so good thing this isn't 7 days to die. Or I'd be in real trouble. Because then you guys would see me moving so slow. And I'd be stuck that way for a while, which would make it worse. So then it's just like, well, I'll get to the town eventually, or I'll get to this place eventually. It could probably be a whole day cycle by the time I, like, move from here back over to the house. It'd be that bad. Oh, before I do that, let's do this. Before I forget. Because I will forget, and I wonder how. Why can't I go all the way up top? I did try to fill the mana pool up a bit. It takes a lot. Like, this was from 2 stacks of logs. It takes a lot to make the mana pool. Like, look at how much it's, like... It's not even... It's barely even a drop in the bucket here. It's still something. We can work with it. The problem is, though, is the next upgrade we need, according to the Britannia book, is a lot of... needs a lot of stuff we don't have. Like, look. We need to make the terrasteel agglomeration plate. Let's take a lapis lazuli, which we could probably get really easily. A lot of mana steel, because that's a block of mana steel. Which will probably run us dry. Yep. It'll literally run us dry of mana. And then all of these runes also take mana. See? They take mana powder and mana ingots. Which would be way too much. Well, we could kind of already get started on it. We could probably actually make the block of mana steel no problem. Unless it doesn't do it all the way, but we'll see. Because we do have a lot of iron. We have more than enough iron, actually. Okay, block of iron. It doesn't need to be specifically a block of steel. It just becomes it's like you take iron and throw it in there and it becomes a block of mana. It becomes a mana ingot or a block of mana steel. It's the only thing that works. Unless there's suddenly a change in the mod. If there's a change in the mod and they actually need steel, I'll eat my socks. I'd say eat my hat, but I don't. Oh, I missed. There we go. How much did that take away from it? Oh, quite a bit. Not a whole lot, but I don't think we'd have enough. We definitely wouldn't have enough to make the runes, but now we have a cool, pretty little mana block. So we need... Let's see. I know I'm working on the buildings at the same time. Let's see, 3 lapis lazuli, which I don't think we can make at all. That takes a lot of lapis lazuli. I got stuff here in the meantime. Like, I'm trying to work on here for the basement, so we have a, like, storage area and a, like, little electrical room. So it'll all look nice. I haven't figured out where would be the good where would be a good point. I think a little bit deeper wouldn't hurt. We'll go too deep eventually here, and we'll come out an end. Which I don't think will actually be terrible. If I'm gonna be honest. Okay, there's that. I don't think it will be terrible if we end up coming out the side of the mountain, but I don't think we'll get to that point. I think here should actually be the best. So let's give me the stone bricks. Give me the stairs. While we're at it, we're building a little bit here. There we go. I'm not gonna fill... Mason and Jason aren't gonna move into their house right away, even if I complete the outside structure of it, because it's like I need to work on the inside and make them furniture and such. Which will take a minute. because if I move them in before the furniture is made, I'm gonna lose my mind because they're gonna get in my way every chance they get. And I don't want to hurt them. But they will absolutely drive me insane. If I let them. Which I can tell you right now is not gonna be a great thing. Okay. So this is the spot for the door. I'm gonna have to put a torch down. Actually, let's widen this out just a bit here. Perfect. That way there's more of a landing here than just this one singular uncomfortable looking block. No, that's like right on the stairs, but that's okay. I think it's fine as is. I have any torches? No. Did I run out of torches? I could have sworn I didn't run out of torches. I thought I made a ton. I probably dropped them in a box somewhere and then just like completely forgot when I was chopping down trees. Which, you know, chopping down trees is always a fun time. Is it gonna rain? I don't know. I just saw the cloud cover and it looked really dim outside, and it's because it's evening. But it's like anytime I look out and it's like dim outside, I'm like, is it gonna rain? It hasn't rained in a minute. But usually in another modded server I play on, it's like it rains non-stop, and it's so annoying. Okay, let's... So we actually don't. That's okay. Well, actually first. Okay, so now we have some room. I didn't realize the red carpet was separated there. Don't need a whole lot of torches, just need a little. Just need a little bit. Don't need an army of torches. I'm not going mining this time. As exciting as that would be, I don't have a reason to mine yet. Getting diamonds, yeah, that'd be a reason to mine. But we're not... We got a couple last time, so we're not super hard up on diamonds. It's not like I need to go get them right now. Probably will need to get... I probably will need to go a lot of mining for Britannia. Because it takes up a lot of redstone. But other than that, I think we should be okay. I might not actually need to go mining, depending upon how far. Okay, I think that looks nice. Depending on how far things get. Okay. There's that. Let's see, what's with the infusion? Because I want to make this right. Infusion... There we are. Infusion pedestal. So 2 stone, 2 carpet, 1 gold ingot. So got that. 2 stone. 2 carpet. I want to get this. I want to get making it out of the way. Hello, Enderman. It's just right over here. Okay. We need 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. And that leaves us enough for the altar. It's like I did need some stone for the... Okay, so that takes 2. Okay. I hate it when things disappear like that. That's right, right? Yes. I hate that you can never have a moment. Okay. There. I really hate it when it disappears because the only way to fix it is you gotta exit out of the crafting table and then come back. It just resets the whole thing. I hear a spider. Spider's gonna have to wait. Okay. Mr. Spider's gonna have to wait a minute because I'm busy. I'm also not gonna deal with him if I sleep there. If I go to sleep. He is loud. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, the actual problem with the log is right here. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's right there. So let me find... I keep putting my shield up. me trade this out. I don't need the bowls. Because I used them to make the mortar and pestle. Okay. There. So that should be good. Ta-da! Hopefully it should look the same outside. We'll check in a minute. Wait all the dangers to pass. Something apparently wants to really get me outside. No, it's a spider. No, it's not the spider. It's the... I saw a red dot. I see a red dot freaking out, and I immediately think it's the spider, and it's not the spider. It's the piece of the block of wood I chopped off. Let's look. Yep, all fixed. So that looks better. I actually was saving stones so that way I could use it for the mining hut over there, but then I didn't know how much I wanted to make the infusion pedestals first, because those would be easier to put away. I'll make a special area for them in a bit. It'll be on our to-do list. I don't know if it'll be outside or inside. I feel like outside would be better. That way it just looks more outdoorsy and naturey. Okay, so we got our fusion altar. We got our pedestal. What else are we missing? Could work on Botania. I could work on Botania, but then I'm gonna carry it away now. Because I promised you guys that I would work on the buildings. Otherwise, nothing's gonna get done. I am gonna keep in mind. Okay. So we obviously don't have any lapis lazuli. I thought we did. Clearly we don't. We need to make a rune of water first. So fishing rod, mana steel, and mana powder. Okay. Easy enough. We also do have bone meal. So that's something. So we got that going for us. The biggest concern is us running out of mana in the meantime. So I'm gonna have to get on during off time and sit and let it just accumulate mana. Just farm up a bunch of trees and just sit and let them burn them. Because we will need to upgrade our flower, but we don't have access to any of the other flowers yet at the moment. Let's see. Pure Daisy, Flower Pouch, Mystical Flowers, Welcome to Tania, that's not it. But we need to make Terra Steel, which is apparently uber important. Yeah, Terra Steel ingots, which I don't know what that would do. But apparently it's enough to have us derail from what we're doing. Okay. Can't find the page with the useful flowers. Oh wait, no, we're back here. Okay, generating flora, that's what we want. This is in... I'm not going to even try to pronounce that name. Cool guys don't look at explosions. To generate a blast of mana, in fact, a blast might be required, igniting a block of TNT on dry land near an... What? Nope. We're not doing that one. Okay, what about this one? The Goro Moralis is one hungry fellow. It'll eat any food items it finds in a small area and turn them into mana. There's a catch, though. It can only digest a single food item at any given time, outputting mana once it's done. It will devour any other food while digesting, but yield no returns for those. Huh. Thus, steak will take 4 seconds to digest, and apple will take up 2. That doesn't sound bad, but I don't think it will really help us out in the long run. Because it takes a long time, whereas the endoflame can keep going. It will keep, see, the amount of time it takes to burn through an item is roughly half the time of furnace wood. So it's roughly half the time of furnace wood, so it's not bad. Generating the form, okay, Munch Dew. Generating the form of natural energy that's mana is best done from other living materials. A Munch Dew will eat up any nearby leaves and convert them to mana. Maybe? I think a Munch Dew would actually be the next best thing next to an endoflame. Because it looks... Oh, it's not cheap. Never mind. Never mind. I don't cut down enough. I cut down a lot of trees, but I need the saplings usually, so I don't need... There'd be too many leaves to go through. Too many. It'd be a little too much. Okay, so let's do this here. We gotta make stairs. So let's make stairs real quick. Oh, I didn't bring enough for... Well, actually, I would need to make a crafting table for over here specifically. No, I take it back because there's already a crafting table there. So let's do this real quick. Let's grab the crafting table and the furnace from down here because we don't need them all the way down here. If we're moving stuff up top, there's not really a need for it to be down here in the first place. We'll move the furnace in a bit later. It's got coal in it. It's also got bricks, if I'm not mistaken. And the chest isn't a shulker box. As much as I'd like to pretend it is, it's not a shulker box. It will not fix anything. Okay. So the crafting table will go right here, because the wall will be right here. The wall is going to be made of wood. I'm gonna make oak planks. So let's do this a little bit. Make the stairs actually look pretty and nice and not be just right there in a bit. Okay, that's not even. It's gonna end up being 2 doors, which is fine. 2 doors is not the end of the world. Because I think we do not have 2 doors. Do we have 2 doors back at our base? We'll look in a minute. I want to get this base layout done. Because otherwise, if I don't get it done right now, I'm going to forget. And my brain's going to shut off. We've already seen it shut off once in Darkest Dungeon. This isn't life or death for characters, but it is certainly like... I'll turn back and I'll wonder why this hasn't been done yet. And like, you guys don't even know how it was such a struggle getting sitting down and farming all the trees and getting materials so that way I could just sit and not have to run back and forth farming trees for this episode. I was like so tempted to work on this stuff. I was like sitting there and I was like, no, I could do that, or I could work on that while I'm here. And I'm like, no, I can't. You guys want to see this stuff. And I feel bad and I feel terrible. But at the same time, I forget during the episode and I'm like, you know, I should probably work on that. And then I look at it, and I'm like, and then I completely forget about it. Like about the Botania. I was getting way too into the Botania trying to figure out a better flower than the Endo Flame at the moment. Which I think the Endo Flame's the best we're gonna get at the moment. Because the other flowers are really expensive. And we'll get the one I really want to get is the XP one, because I think we can get an XP farm going. Unless I'm mistaken. Can I get a mob farm? I know, let me put it this way. I know I can technically have a mob farm with mystical agriculture. What I want is what I essentially want is to be able to have an actual mob farm where I kill enemies and gain XP from them. So, can I have a spawner or not? Doesn't look like I can. Oh. Weird. Yeah, there's no way I can craft a spawner, which is unfortunate, but that's fine. I had a feeling this was coming in regardless. Great Fairy Ring. When worn as ring, it has a pixie spawn chance. Okay. Doesn't help me in terms of what I'm after, but that's fine. I think the only place I could probably earn the most XP and make it basically from vanilla, since this is going off of the way it's treating mobs like vanilla, and not something different. So I can't get a Silk Touch pickaxe and get one of those mob spawners. Is gonna be if I make an Enderman farm, because the Enderman farm would be the greatest way to earn XP. Problem is that it's not going to be the easiest either. Considering I've never made an Enderman farm, which is what I'm saying. It's not going to be easy at all. That's going to be interesting. The only way to make the Ender farm is going to be at the End City. I think it's either yeah. probably not exactly at the end. It's gonna be somewhere at the end. Which is why it's gonna make this a little bit more challenging than it needs to be. So you're probably not gonna see the end farm till way later. Unless by some miracle I find something else that will actually change the game plan here. Which I will hold out, and I will keep an eye out for. I'm not hopeful. I'm not hopeful. Oh, it's sunset. It's sunset. That is not great. I still have the chest in my inventory, which explains why I don't have a free arm at the moment. So I want to make more oak planks so I can put those down. I'll probably make a pathway at some point. Going from my house to there. Not right away. I have the shovels for it. So it's kind of a why not thing. To make it look nice. Kind of like this here. Just have a pathway. Go. I'll probably make that. Probably something I make in my own time. Be a little dirt path going from here over to my place. And to Mason Jason's house. And then to the barn, so that way there's a set path to go to and from. Also, Lord would know, and if anyone would know, if they played with me, I'd have a tendency to wander off a lot. It's amazing I haven't wandered off yet. Considering a lot of this map is still yet unexplored. Though we do... Okay, the red dots are where I've been to. That's right, I forgot. I haven't traveled very far, so I haven't looked at this map very often. That's gonna change, though. Oh, you know what we should have done? Oh, hello, zombie. You're interrupting my thoughts here. We're gonna have to make the... We're gonna have to take the wool and make the sleeping bag, so that way we can sit out and search for the rainbow eucalyptus when the time comes. Which will be interesting. Because that I feel like that will take a minute. Because I won't have help to find it. My biggest concern is that's going to take forever. Like, that's going to take a few episodes. Which I don't want to have happen. If it happens, it happens. But at the same time, I'd prefer it didn't. Just so that way you guys don't see me wandering around the middle of nowhere not making any progress. Which is why I think the bed will hasten it. I think I'll also probably... Okay, so I don't actually have... I only have one door each. Not ideal. I think I'll just make a door with the spruce planks again. Because I kind of like that door frame. It didn't really fit for my house. It looked very off for my house, but I liked the door frame for there. Did I mess up the door frame? No, I didn't. Their door frame's different, that's right. I did it this way, oddly enough. How are you still alive? You should be burning, sir. Now you're burning. That's right, I did that differently. I was wondering why the building is so flat. That's because I didn't, do it oddly enough. I need to fix these windows, though. These windows are not supposed to be this way. They're supposed to have the... They're supposed to be like mine over here. Which we will get to in a minute. I want to at least put the walls for the mining hut, because if we don't, it's going to sit there, and I'm going to wonder, why is it not done yet? When I haven't sat there and worked on it. I should really cut down this, well, I don't want to cut down this tree, but I should cut down like that one over there and spread it around over here, since there's only a few that dot this landscape. It's not necessarily, it's not terrible, but I feel like we could make it better. Okay. This isn't going to be super fancy. It just needs to work for what I need. So it's not going to look... It might have... I'll have windows in a bit. I'm just getting the 4 walls up and I will cut out windows later. key point is I'm gonna have a safe place to come in and out of when I come out of the house, and when I come out of the mine shaft, and if it's dark, it's dark. And I won't just die. Because that's my biggest concern at the moment. Should not be that way. The doors should be a different way. Because otherwise they're going to be right up there at the front, which is not what I want. Which means I need to make oak stairs. I don't have room for. What can I toss? I can toss... No, I got seeds again. Why did I get seeds again? Okay. Did not need the seeds. The seeds can just fuck off. Okay, there's that. And these guys will be right... Nope. They should not be right there. I think I'm supposed to be this way. Oh, that wasn't right either. Okay. This way. Ta-da! Now it looks a little actually cozier. A little nicer. And it's not super wide, so I don't have to add any other windows. Well, I'll add windows on the sides, but it's not going to be like my house. Otherwise I'll have two houses, and that will kind of defeat the purpose. Anyway, unfortunately, that's all the time we have for this episode. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, check out our Patreon down below in the description. It really helps us out a lot. What we're currently working on getting for the channel right now is a new computer for me and better lighting so you guys can see my faces better. Because I don't know if you noticed in the last Starbound video, but for some reason my face was really dark, and there's no light behind my setup that I can set up for you guys to be able to see me better. I tried to fix that up as much as I could. Hopefully it's not so dark that you can't see my face. Because I know that my computer monitor is not the same as everybody else's. So hopefully you guys could actually see my face and my expressions for that episode. I'm going to try to do what I can currently to make sure that doesn't happen again. As always, I'm 1SmolPot8o. And I'll see you guys next episode. Bye-bye!